YouTube and Rumble family, what's good? What's happening? Let's talk. So I'm going through my YouTube channel and I'm coming across folks that are just jumping on my case about video 156, the maps. Now, in that video, I show different maps, a multitude of different maps, almost a dozen of them, right? And with those maps, two of them stood out, or actually three of them stood out. Obviously, the Gleason map, the Hammond map, the CS Hammond map, and the Army Air Corps map. All these maps are projection maps. They're all flat Earth maps, period. You can't do globe Earth maps. And it states clearly in that video 156 as to why. It shows as to why that works that way. Now, somebody asked me in the comments section, how do I get around? Well, if I need to go someplace that I'm not familiar with, obviously I'm not going to use a road map like I used to, right? How am I going to get around? I'm going to use a GPS. I have a phone, I have a car. They have these functions that are nice, nifty, and electronic, and I use it. So what does that have to do with the Earth being flat? What does that have to do with your supposed Earth being a globe? Nothing. So people are going to sit there and say that this Earth uses satellites in order for GPS to function. That's not how it works. Every electronic device that you have leaves an electronic signature, right? And with that metadata and all that stuff, you become essentially part of a grid. So David Weiss speaks it clearly and fluently, but basically, when you're part of a grid, the more towers and repeaters that you have, the more they can send an isochrone, basically a line of bearing to you, and they can triangulate where you are and help you figure out a way to get from point A to point B. That's how these GPSs work. It is not one satellite flying in space or some nonsense that you were told. These these towers are helping you get from point A to point B. You become part of a grid. That's how it works. This isn't me. This is the science. That's how it functions. So you guys need to get over that. All right. And no, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to debate anybody because like I told you, man, these debates are useless. These debates are now a thing of they're useless because we've provided you your own math to clearly show that the Earth doesn't function mathematically like you guys think it does. It doesn't. And we've shown it time and time again. If you don't believe me, you need to watch F.E. Core, or you need to watch Jeranism, or you need to watch you name it. Austin Whitsitt gets it. Flat out truth. You can watch them. Taboo Conspiracy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick any one of them. All these guys are going to come out and they're going to show you, and they will explain to you the truth. Here's the thing. You guys had hundreds of years to give us and provide the world the truth. But the thing is, your time has run out. And before you had a chance to, Alex Gleason and more people have been saying that this Earth is flat. We didn't listen. Well, you know what? We're listening now. So thank goodness for guys like, Austin Whitsitt and Rob Skiba and David Weiss and of course Eric Dubay, all those guys. These guys have showed us the light, and they've said, hey, do your due diligence. The Earth is not what we once thought it was. And you want to know something? We all had a hard time with it. The difference between you globe earthers and us flat earthers is that you guys are in wet clothes and we're in dry clothes. What do I mean by that? Well, I don't know if you've ever been in wet clothes, but I've been in wet clothes before for a very, very long time. And that feeling that you have of getting out of those wet clothes, especially when it's cold, and getting finally into dry clothes is an amazing feeling. So amazing that if somebody offers to give you those wet clothes again to get back in and to start working in, you'll look at them like they were crazy because you don't want to. That's how it feels when you become part of the true and level Earth. When you actually tell yourself the truth with what it is that's going on out there because you've done your research, you've done your due diligence. When you see the Earth for what it truly is, you can't go back into going into wet clothes. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And the only thing that makes sense is dry clothes. So globe Earthers, I highly recommend a couple of things. Drop your ego, okay? Stop listening to liars like Neil deGrasse Tyson and them. and start coming to what the truth is. No matter where it takes you, start coming to the truth. I'm not telling you to become a flat earth, true earth, level earth person, but come to the truth. Stop being naive. Okay? Start wearing some dry clothes. Anyway, YouTube, that's all I got. YouTube and Rumble, that's all I got. Make sure to join us on True Earth Tuesday and Flat Earth Friday. We're going to have it again tomorrow with the Ghost of Judah Tribe. True Earth Tuesday, obviously with me on Tuesday. Ironwork 92,000. With that, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity, most of all wisdom. And with that, I love you. I'm out. Peace.